asa Japrasade pure sarva asa Chakodan dilo je janne janne Prabhu se Chakodan dilo je janme janme Prabhu se Divya Gyani de Prakashito Divya Gyani de Prakashito Prema Bhaktiya hote avidya vinasa jate Prema Bhaktiya Prema Bhaktiya hote avidya vinasa jate Veda Gaya Racharito Veda Gaya Racharito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Shri Guru Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Lokena Lokera Jivana Lokanath Lokera Jivana Srila Prabhupada Paridapavana Aha Prabhu Koro Soya Deho More Padachaya Aha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Padachaya He Bhajas Gisi Tribhuvana He Bhajas Gisi Tribhuvana Prabhupada Pachita Pavana Srila Prabhupada Pavana Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada ki. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Satarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasari Kora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Shivasari Kora Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasari Kora Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Advaita Gadadara Shivasari Kora Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Vishnu Pad Paramamsa Paravrajikacharya Astadadashata Shishimad His Divine Loving Grace Abhicharana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON's founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Vishnu Pad Paramamsa Paravrajikacharya Astadadashata Shishimad Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki ISKCON Vatmudu Guru Vrinda Ki Ananta Koiti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Prem Sako Ho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vashari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai The Lordship Shri Radha Radhanath Ki Jai Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Shri Nilachal Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Shri Ganga Mai Ki Jai Shri Yamuna Mai Ki Jai Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Shri Tulasi Devi Ki Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai Hare Krishna Ma Mantra Ki Jai Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Kartik Mas Vrata Ki Jai Gaura Premanande All glories to the assembled devotees All glories to the assembled devotees All glories to the assembled devotees All glories to Shishi Guru and Gauranga All glories to Srila Prabhupada
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome again to today's Sunday Love Feast program and to this first Sunday of this auspicious month of Kartik. So the program for now, we'll read the translation of the Damodarashtakam. Thereafter, we'll sing the Damodarashtakam, and then we'll all have the opportunity of offering our lamps to their lordships. So we'll read the translation of the Damodarashtakam. It might be projected and you'll be able to follow the reading. To the Supreme Controller, who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokul, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and as Mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes, he shivered in fright and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. To those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood, drowned the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy, to the devotees who are attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayan in Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord, Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruits due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, please be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy on me, uplift me, and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nalukuvara, who were cursed to stand as trees, and you gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in the same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen, which was bound with a rope by Mother Yashoda. To this rope, I offer my humble obeisances. I offer my obeisances to your most beloved Srimati Radharani and to your unlimited pastimes. Shri Radha Damodar ki jai.
Isvaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Bhajamanam यशोधाभियो लोकालाधवमानां परं हृष्टमत्यन्तातो धृत्य गोप्या रुदान्तं मुहुर्नेत्रायुग्मं मृजान्तं करम्बोजयुग्मेन साथङ्कनेत्रम् मोहुस्वासकां पात्रे रेककान्ता स्थितग्रीवं दामोदरं भक्तिबाधाम् इति दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुन्दे स्वघोषं निमाजन्तमख्यपयन्तम् दृक्स्वलीलाभिरानन्दकुन्दे स्वघोषं निमाजन्तम् तदीयसिताग्नेषु भक्तजितात्वां पुनः प्रेमथास्तं सदा वृत्तिवान्दे पुनः प्रेमथास्तं सदा वृत्तिवान्दे वरं देवमुक्षं न मुक्षं वदिं वा न चान्यं वृणेऽहं वरे सदपिह इदं चैव पूर्णाता गोपालबालां सदा मे मनस्य वीरास्तं किमन्ये सदा मे मनस्य वीरास्तं किमन्ये इदं ते मुकाम्बोजमत्यन्तनीलाय वृत्तं कुन्तलाय स्निग्धाराक्षस्य गोप्या मुकाम्बोजमत्यन्तनीलाय वृत्तं कुन्तलाय स्निग्धाराक्षस्य मोहुस्कुम्भितं बिम्बैराक्तदरामे मनस्य विरास्तं आलां लक्षलाभे नमो देवदामोदरानन्त विष्णु प्रसीद प्रभो दुःखजलब्धिमग्नम् कृपादृष्टिवृष्याति दीनं बचानो ग्रहाणे समामज्नमे दक्षिदृश्या कुबेरात्मजो बाधामुद्यैव यात्वात् त्वयमुचितो भक्तिभाजो कृतो च तथा प्रेम भक्तिं स्वकामे प्रयाचा न मोक्षे ग्रहो मे स्थिदामुदरे नमस्ते स्तुदाम्ने स्फुरदीप्तिदाम्ने त्वदीयोदरायता विश्वस्य दाम्ने नमो राधिकाय त्वदीयप्रियाय नमो नन्तलीलाय देवाय तोभ्यम् नमामीश्वरां सच्चिदानन्दरूपां रसकुण्डलां गोकुले भजमानाम् यशोधाभियो लोकालाधवमानां परं हृष्टमाच्यन्तातो धृत्य गोप्या हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Jai Radha Radhanath Radha Radhanath Radha Radhanath Radhe Jai Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radhe Radha Damodar Radhe Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Nitya Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaur Hari Bol Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada ki
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I'm sure we can all feel the mercy of the Lord as we offered the most cherished offering of our lamps to their lordships. So now we'll have class, but before we move on to class, a little bit of housekeeping with regards to your cell phones. Please ensure that it is turned off or it is on silent. So our speaker for today is His Grace Jaisacinandana Das. His topic for today is Isvara, one of the truths in the Bhagavad Gita. So Jaisacinandana Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Giriraj Swami Maharaj, and Prabhu has been serving Sri Sri Radharadhana Temple since the 1980s. So he has made invaluable contributions to the success and development of the Sri Sri Radharadhana Temple. He is also a dedicated teacher at the Bhaktivedanta College of Education and Culture, and he's been instrumental towards the success of the college as well. He is greatly valued for his expertise in teaching and especially the Bhakti Shastri degree. So we welcome His Grace Jaisacinandana Das. Haribol.
Nice one. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Kartik Vrat Ke, Sri Radha Damodar Yasoda Nandan Ke, Go Premanandi. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girmaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girmaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girmaradhari. Pijana Vallabha Jaisacinandana Braja Janaranjana. Jaisacinandana Braja Janaranjana. Jaisacinandana Braja Janaranjana. Jaisacinandana Braja Janaranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanacharim. Jamuna Tira Vanacharim. Jamuna Tira Vanacharim. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Srivasadi Go Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Bolo, Chad. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Radhanath, Radha, Radhanath, Radhe. Jaya Radha, Damodar, Radha, Damodar, Radhe. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Gaura Hare, Gaura Hare, Gaura Hare, Jaya Gaura Hare. Nitya Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Go Premanande, Shri Shri Radhanath Ke, Shri Giriraj Govardhan Ke, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu Gaur Hari Ke, Shri Radha Damodar Mas Ke, Shri Kartik Vrat Ke, Srila Prabhupada Ke, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is Ki, Bhakti Vedanta purports Ki, Srila Prabhupada Ki. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. Jai Sri Sri Radhanath Ke, Sri Giriraj Govardhan Ke, Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu Gaur Hari Ki, Shil Prabhupada Ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, month of Kartik has approached us, and it's wonderful feeling and time to be associating with devotees and worshipping the Lord, especially if you're in the periphery of practicing devotional service. And it's an opportunity, this Kartik affords an opportunity for those to make advancement or to get into spiritual life, to take spiritual life seriously in devotional service, or the practice of bhakti. So today's theme is the themes of the Bhagavad Gita, the subject matter of the Bhagavad Gita. And I have to ask you, if you're reading Bhagavad Gita, what subjects are being discussed here? Would you know? Are being discussed in the Bhagavad? What is the subject matter is being discussed? In the introduction, Srila Prabhupada mentions that, if you read that. How many of you read Bhagavad Gita? Yes? Some of you are studying Bhagavad Gita. Let's see. Anybody knows at least one? There's 5 subject matters being discussed. And today we're going to discuss the most important one. Yes? Isvara, yes, thank you. Isvara. Isvara means what? Controller. The supreme controller. When you speak of Isvara, there are many Isvaras. The demigods, the devas are also Isvaras. You, to an extent, are also seen as Isvaras, controlling some aspect of this, isn't it? Of your lives, of other people's lives, you are controlling. So today we're going to speak about. And what are the other 4? Yes? Jiva. Yes. What does Jiva mean? Living? Yes, the soul. Another meaning of Jiva is soul, living entity. Another name? Atma. Jiva Atma. We speak of the soul as Jiva Atma, means us, we are the soul. Jiva Atma. Another one? No, I'm talking about the 5 we mentioned now. We mentioned Isvara, Jiva. Somebody said something? Prakriti. What does Prakriti mean? Whose nature? When you say nature, you must ask, Prabhupada will say, whose nature? Material nature. And another one? Kala. What is Kala? The time, the duration of the creation, the time factor. Time. One more? Yes? Karma. What does karma mean? Action, activity, work, isn't? So today we're discussing the Isvara. The Isvara is the supreme personality of Godhead. And Bhagavad Gita very explicitly explains the Supreme as Bhagavan. As Bhagavan, yes. Bhagavan, Parasara Muni defined Bhagavan as one who is endowed with 6 opulences in full. 6 opulences. Beauty. One of them is beauty, knowledge, renunciation, strength, fame, Yes? One more? Wealth. He has everything in full. You may think, yes, I got money, but do you have all the money in the world? No. You may think, I have some beauty, but do you have all the beauty in the world? No. Or renunciation, or to be famous. We may be a little famous in our little town, but not known elsewhere. Hardly anybody knows you elsewhere. But God is known throughout the creation, isn't? Throughout the three worlds, He's famous. So that fame we're talking about, that fame. So anybody who claims to have these, he can be called God. Anybody feels they have these qualities? So, it's only God and the Supreme, and this is discussed in Bhagavad Gita. Why is the Supreme? How is He the Supreme? He's the controller. He's controlling. And one verse in Bhagavad Gita, he says, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravatati. I am the source of both the material and spiritual world. I am the source. So what that means? That anything spiritual, anything material is the root cause of that, is God. I am the source of both the material and spiritual. Everything emanates from me. Everything within our consciousness, within our knowledge that comes from God is coming from God. Yes. It's coming from God. So Isvara. And Brahma is describing Isvara. Who is the definition of Isvara is given also in Brahma Samhita. Isvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Isvara Parama Krishna. That of all the controllers, you are the paramount controller. You are the Satchidananda Vigraha. Your form, Vigraha means your form is Sat, Chit, Ananda. It's Sat means eternal, Chit, full of knowledge, and bliss. Ananda means bliss. So these make him God. That he has a body unlike ours. His body is spiritual. And ours is made of prakriti, matter. Yes. In another lesson we'll discuss prakriti, but today is Isvara. Isvara Parama. Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadi Radir Go. You are the original and you are one without. You are Govinda. You are Govinda. Govinda means one who gives pleasure to our senses, one who gives pleasure to the cows. Go. And Krishna loves the cows so much that he gives this. He named this planet Goloka. Goloka Vrindavan. And Krishna's pastimes is that of a coward boy, isn't it? The Supreme Lord is playing the part of a coward boy. How to understand that? This is the big puzzle, isn't it? This little boy running around without shoes is controlling the whole universe. At the same time, he is the controller of everything. So in his official capacity as God, he is Vishnu, he is Narayan. But in his unofficial capacity, he is playing like a little child, running around, chasing after his friends and playing in rivers, stealing butter. He's a thief. Makan chor. What we do to criminals, they put them in jail, isn't it? They deify them, not deify them, they vilify them. But here we are celebrating this. How is that? This pastime of stealing butter. This is on the transcendental. He's a transcendental thief. He's Makkanchor, stealing butter. So how? It's very hard to fathom that this God is God. So there's to see God in different bhabs. The one bhab is called Isvara. Isvara means to see God in awe and reverence. Like fear, isn't? That's utter respect. Oh, this is God. I must be very careful, like you're walking on eggshells. And another bhab is called Kevalya bhab. Kevalya means spontaneous loving attraction or service to the Lord without any inhibitions, without any condition, unconditional surrender and love. So it's a contrast, isn't it, to see these different types of barbs there, and seeing God in one sense in his mood of, in his official as God, and then in his unofficial, and which is higher. So here is when Queen Quinty, you know who's Queen Quinty? Queen Quinty is the aunt of, she's a very powerful queen. She's the mother of the Pandavas. The Pandavas, Arjun, Yudhishthir, Nakul, Sahadev, and Bhima. So these are 5 sons, and Krishna is a aunt. Krishna is a nephew. and so after the battle of Kurukshetra, there was this great epic battle 5,000 years ago where there was great war. And there was millions of soldiers fighting in this war. One side was a fratricidal war. Cousins, family at war. For the rightful heir to the throne, who will take the throne. Of course, Krishna, he sided with the Pandavas. He sided with the Pandavas who were devotees, while the other side, the Kauravas were not so devoted. They weren't any deep, and they were kind of evil. They committed atrocities and to the Pandavas. So Krishna wanted them wiped out. Therefore he orchestrated this great battle of Kurukshetra, the Mahabharata, so that the good will prevail. So Dharma, religion will prevail, like that. So at the end of the war, it's just the Pandavas and a few survived. Of the Kauravas also, few survived. And Krishna is about to wind up his pastimes and leave. This is all happening in a place called Astanipur, after the battle of Kurukshetra. They've come to Astanipur. Astanipur is what we now know as Delhi, present day Delhi. Delhi is the capital of India. Present day it is the capital of India. So Krishna is meeting with all and it's very, very samba, very kind of sensational, sensitive, because everybody was mourning the loss of their loved ones, and soldiers were, and then so they meet. Krishna is meeting with the different, and he's meeting with Kunti. And Kunti is offering these prayers. Kunti is the aunt, and she's seeing Krishna as God. She has another type of bhav for Krishna, attraction for God, that is in awe and reverence. Understand? She's seeing him as that all-powerful person. And in the song we sang, the second, anybody remembers the second verse there? I'll remind you. Rodanta muhu netra yukmam mijantam karamboja yukmena shatanka netram moho swasakam patrire kanka kanta stita gravam damodaram bhakti bhatam. So it's translated like this. He says, seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls around his neck, which is marked with 3 lines, like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound with the ropes, but with his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances. So when Kunti remembered this sloka here, or this verse, and she was, thinking after she saw Krishna, and she's offering this prayer to him, this wonderful prayer. She's praying to him. I don't have it here. This is from the Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto. It says, my dear Krishna, Yasoda took up a rope to bind you when you committed an offense, and your perturbed eyes overflooded with tears, which washed away the mascara from your eyes. And you were afraid. Though fear personified is afraid of you. This sight is bewildering to me. So she was contemplating on this pastime of how Krishna was afraid of his mother's stick. She was going to beat him, catch him and beat him because he had committed some offense. He had stolen the butter and he was breaking all the pots and messing the floors, and he was running away from her, and she was trying to catch him. And she was perspiring, and it was very hard work for her to catch this young boy, isn't it? Children are very fast when they're young. It's hard to catch them. And she was running after him, but he was running with greater speed. And she was perspiring, her hair was all disheveled, the sari was coming loose, her bangles were all clanging, making a sound like playing kartals and midanga, that kind of swishing sound. And then he saw that his mother was trying hard to catch him, and he allowed himself to be caught. And then she said, you've been naughty, I'm going to tie you up, I'm going to bind you. So when Quincy is contemplating this pastime, how is it that you are the Supreme Person of Godhead, and fear personified is afraid of you, and yet you are running away from a stick? She's trying to reconcile that. How is that? You are, fear personified is afraid of you, and yet you are running away from a stick in fear, and you're crying. So this is, she says this is all very bewildering to me. Of course, we all get some, even though skeptics get bewildered by Krishna's pastimes, isn't they? Criticize, they're critical of it, and sometimes they say it's all what do you call it? Figment of somebody's imagination, it never happened. Fable, stories like that. But for the devotees, they relish these pastimes. They live these pastimes. And they look forward to hearing and offering their respects to this wonderful pastime in the form of Damodar, isn't this pastime? So it is said in this month of Kartik, that Krishna doesn't. Anyway, normally Krishna is very hard to get to attract Krishna. You have to be very, very do something extraordinary to attract him, isn't? Because he doesn't give himself easily, because he becomes obligated to that person, isn't? But on this special occasion of Kartik, Krishna is freely giving himself. He's availing himself to everybody, not only to the devotees, the non-devotees, the atheists, to everybody, to at least come and get the mercy. And I mentioned about Mother Kunti being in a mood of awe and reverence. Then we speak of another type of bhav, which is Kevalya bhav, which is expressed by Mother Yasoda. She's not seeing this child as a god. She's seeing him as a son. And she said, because I must chastise you. You did nonsense, I must chastise you. Like a mother would chastise a child. In that mood of parental affection. That's called Vatsalya Ras, parental affection. She's seeing this not as God. If she saw him as God, then the whole mood of that, she'll be afraid to chastise him. You understand? That Yoga Maya is covering if I'm seeing this child as God. And she's saying, she's seeing a son. And this wonderful exchange of love between mother and child is there, exhibited in this pastime. Krishna being bound with a rope, literally, but in a more deeper sense with a love. She was binding him with a love and affection. Yes. And Krishna was respected. Krishna is playing the part of a lead. This is Leela. The Lord, understanding Lord as God, understanding His different incarnations or His expansions. And it's mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, the different types of avatars. Avatar means one who descends. Isn't it? Leela avatars. The Lord comes to perform pastimes. Leela avatars, like He appears as Narasimhadev. The same Krishna takes on this ghastly form of Narasimhadev. Very angry, isn't it? And He comes as Lord Ramachandra in that pastime. So there's many pastimes. There's many leelas and many expansions the Lord comes. Then there's Purusha avatars. Purusha means the Lord, in a time of creation, He expands Himself into Vishnu expansions. All this is too technical. For the sake of creation. So we understand that God doesn't do anything. He's simply playing. And another analogy is given like the director of a company. Like a big director of a company. What's he doing whole day? Indran Dharma is playing golf. But does the company come to a halt? Does the factory come to a halt? No, he has his managers, isn't? Whoever's in charge there, isn't? And he's completely oblivious of what's happening in the. Of course, he has some idea, but he is busy enjoying his golf or whatever game he may play. Isn't so? Likewise, God, in his official capacities, creating, maintaining the universe through his different agencies and energies. The Lord has multifarious energies. Multifarious energies. And we know three prominent ones, isn't it? The spiritual energy, the marginal energy, and the inferior energy, which is Prakriti. So the spiritual energy, we're also part of that spiritual energy. And the marginal energy is us. We are marginal because we can over between spiritual and material. Isn't? We are hovering between material and spiritual. Therefore, we are marginal. We are Krishna's Tatastha Shakti. Krishna's, say, Tatastha Shakti. Tatastha Shakti means marginal. We are either on the spiritual side or on the, we are hovering between spiritual and material, like that. And Krishna has given us some free will. God has given us some free will. Some independence is there to whether to be on the spiritual side or on the material side. You have that choice. You have choice. You're not forced. Can you force to love someone? Is that love? No. Or to accept someone? No. It has to come naturally, isn't it? So God gives us that this is His inconceivable nature. Inconceivable. In other words, Brahma describes God as like that, isn't it? Achutam, Advaitam, Achutam, Ananta Rupam. Is inconceivable, comes in multifarious forms, Ananta Rupam. Rupa means forms, and unlimited forms. You say the forms, the incarnations are like the waves in the ocean. We just know of a few. So this is understanding God in a sense we have to understand. If you understand who is God, you have to understand His nomenclature is different, what makes Him tick, where is His abode, how we contact Him, isn't it? And all this is given in Bhagavad Gita. There, how to connect with God. Because we are the subject matter is Jiva, we are the Jivas. And Krishna is saying how we are connected to Him. Mamai Vamsa Jiva Loka, Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. What that means. Mamai Vamsa Jiva Loka. He says, the living entity is my fragmental parts and parcels. Mama Ansa. Ansa means, Mama means mine. Krishna is saying like that. Ansa means a portion of a portion of a portion. We expansions like that. A portion of a portion of a portion. Mamai Vamsa Jiva Loka. Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Sanat means we are eternal. We are His fragmental parts and we are eternal. We are His eternal fragmental parts. That's how we are connected to Him. We are His eternal fragmental parts. But He says, due to forgetfulness of that understanding, we are suffering in this material world with the mind and the senses. Due to what? Forgetfulness. Yes, forgetfulness. So these, Krishna comes to remind us. He comes whenever whenever there's a need, God comes. Yada yada yi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. He says in Bhagavad Gita, whenever there's a decline in religious principles and a rise in adharma, irreligion, he said, at that time I manifest myself. God comes in different places and is known by different nomenclatures, isn't God? And he comes for that reason, to uphold Dharma, to give love of God, to explain the love of God. He may take different roles. He may come as an incarnation, or he may come as a very empowered Shaktivesh personality, like the famous Shaktivesh we know is Jesus Christ. It's mentioned, Bhaktisiddhanta always, Jesus Christ is a Shaktivesh avatar, very empowered personality who came. Not anybody can do that, isn't spread love of God and glorified for that. At the same time, he took the sins, gave his life. So this is very empowered person. So like that, there are many empowered personalities who come. The acharyas also come with that same mood of giving love of God. And we are conditioned. When we come to the material world, we forget our relationship with God and our real nature, our connection, and we think, yes, this material world, we have this independence about us, and misuse of that independence. We tend to misuse it, get carried away, and think, yes, I am the Isvara. I am controlling. I am controlling everything. We have the tendencies there. And this Maya, this material energy, will bewilder us like that. And she will, as long as we, under influence of the material energy, then we will succumb to this Maya. But when we get Krishna, then Maya is like the sun. When the sun is there, there's no darkness, isn't it? It comes to dissipate the darkness. Maya is compared to the darkness. And Krishna is like the sun. When the sun is there, there's no darkness, isn't it? When the sun is present, everything is light. We can see everything very clear. So when we come to Krishna consciousness, when we have taste of Krishna consciousness, then everything becomes very clear. We understand our nature, that we are spiritual, and we understand who we are and where we're going from here. So the knowledge of the Vedic scriptures is in three-pronged. It's called Sambandha. Sambandha means relationship, to understand our relationship with God. Sambandha. Abhideya. Abhideya means the process. What is the process? Engage in devotional activities. Engage in bhakti. Chant Hare Krishna. Take prasadam. These are all devotional activities. Sankirtan. So many ways of expressing our love for God. Like that. And Krishna is attracted by that. Bhakti attracts bhakti. Bhakti attracts bhakti. Like we say, violence begets violence. If you have a violent nature, then naturally you will attract, isn't that nature of violence? So, like that. Humility begets humility. You are humble, you will also attract that humility in others. So, bhakti, you have bhakti, you develop this mood of bhakti, then you will attract. And Krishna is waiting for that. That development of that bhakti, because bhakti softens the heart. And we know what's his pastime? Stealing butter. And butter is soft, isn't it? So the heart must become soft like butter. And Krishna will come and plunder your heart, steal your heart. Yes, like it, Mother Yasoda, like the residents of Rajabhumi, and we all want to be part of that Leela, isn't every one of us? Because we had taste of that. We're coming from that spiritual nature and we have that relationship. And somehow we've been misdirected or misguided or forgot our relationship. So all these wonderful pastimes that Krishna displays, hearing Bhagavad Gita, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, rekindles that lost relationship. It brings back. Bhagavatam is about Krishna's relationship with his devotees, how he relates to his devotees. And Bhagavad Gita is, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. He spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Jai Sri Sri Radharanath ki, Sri Giriraj Govardhan ki, Sri Yasodanandan ki Jai. So, Bhagavad Gita, Sambandha, Abhideya, the third is the goal. What is the goal? Prayojan means the goal. What is the goal? To go back home, back to Godhead. So all these Vedic literatures, they are summed up in these three. Sambandha, to understand our relationship with God. Abhideya, the process. And then Prayojan, the goal. And all these explain that like that. And Krishna in the end, what he's saying? How does Krishna conclude Bhagavad Gita? How? Sarva dharma parijaja mamakam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarve papabhyo mokshashish masucha. Vraja, come to me. Saranam vraja, surrender to me. Come to me, come to my abode. That is the conclusion. After we've understood our nature and understand what we have to do, then the goal is there, to go back home, back to God. Otherwise we are just lingering in this material world, suffering, taking birth, death, disease, old age. We're going through these formalities of just existing in this world, isn't? And also we are bombarded by the threefold miseries. Adibautic, Adidevic, Adiatmic. These are miseries caused by other living entities, miseries caused by our own mind, miseries caused by a higher nature, like we see the wind, there's rain, and there's storm, earthquakes, tsunamis. These are all miseries caused by higher living entities or natural catastrophes. We cannot escape that in the material world. Somewhere it's happening, somewhere, wherever you go. You think, I will leave South Africa and go, it's better in another place. No, there's always some turmoil, isn't it? And this birth, death will follow you everywhere. You cannot escape that. Your mind will follow you everywhere. And Krishna is saying, Dukkhalayam, he describes his material world. He says, not only this earth, he says even the higher planets, the most exalted planet, Brahma Loka, Satya Loka, down to the lowest planet, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam, it is temporary and it is miserable. It is temporary and it is miserable. He's reminding us, in Bhagavad Gita he's saying like that, this material world. And we see that we're experiencing that right now, isn't? We experience it everywhere. There's something will break out, something. And we want something eternal. Isn't it? We want peace eternally, but here we have, it's mixed, isn't it? We get peace and we get some disruption. It goes, isn't it? It's always some kind of duality of the material world. Matras pasas to kauntaya, sitoshna sukha dukkada. Material world is eaten, cold, happiness, distress is there, isn't? But he's saying one must learn to tolerate. Krishna is saying one must learn to tolerate without being disturbed. Although we are here in the material world, we have to tolerate all these things. But how? How? So we have to have this Krishna consciousness. When Krishna is with you, no one can touch you. If Krishna wants to take you away, no one can save you. If Krishna wants, if Krishna wants to protect you, no one can take you. If Krishna wants to take you, no one can protect you. Krishna mare rakhe ke, Krishna raka mare ke. So in the battle of Kurukshetra, how much time? Okay. Yeah. So, just it was prior to the battle. So Krishna wants to meet with the leaders of the battle. He says, come see me in the morning. Whoever I see first, I will give him the option. I will give him first option. So Duryodhana, the chief of the Kauravas, and Arjun, Krishna is telling them, you will see me in the morning. Come to my bedroom. So in the morning, Duryodhana is there first. He's racing and he's there, and he came and stood behind Krishna's head, behind the bedstead, behind Krishna. What did Krishna say? Whoever I see first. So Duryodhana came and he stood behind Krishna. Although he came first, he stood behind Krishna. Arjun came much later and he came by Krishna's feet. And Krishna opened his eyes. Who he saw first? Arjun. Yes. So he said, Arjun, I saw you first. What would you like? Would you want me or you want my army? So Arjun said, I want you, my Lord. So Duryodhana is listening to that, and he's thinking, he came first and Krishna is being partial. He was thinking like that. But when he heard Arjun chose, and he's thinking, what a fool this is, what a murk. Why didn't he take the army? So Duryodhana was happy to take the army, thinking, they're going to win this war. But who won the war in the end? Who? Yes, the Pandavas, because why? Krishna was on their side. Although in terms of logistics, they had a much smaller army than the Kauravas. Yeah. It was like the Kauravas had a bigger army. They were more like with weapons and very sophisticated weapons. They were using what we call today nuclear ballistic missiles. They were using it then, 5,000 years ago. Yes. All these weapons that, but by sound. They were using, by sound vibration, it'll cause fire and cause water, wind. These types of weapons they used, very, very sophisticated. It's not more, what we think is not modern. It's all from those 5,000 years ago. They had the heart and the of warfare, they knew. In a subtle way they were using these weapons. Now they create weapons that can just kill, isn't? Just indiscriminately kill human life and young, everybody. They don't like, if you're targeting the crooks or the enemy, then the collateral damage is there also. Isn't like we're seeing presently, houses are razed and people children are killed, women are killed. That's all collateral damage, isn't it? But 5,000 years they were accurate. If they targeted somebody, that was the only person it went for. That's how. Yeah. Yeah. So Krishna, when Krishna is protecting, no one can harm us. Same in the Ramayana. In the Ramayana, Krishna was the army of Ram's army was what? Monkeys and bears. And what were the weapons? Stones, uprooted trees. Meanwhile, the army of Ramachandra, who? Ravan. Yes, they had sophisticated weapons. And who won? The monkeys who were assisting Ram, they won the battle. Yes. So the point is, wherever God is present, where nothing can harm. Yes. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So Isvara. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Jaisacinandana Prabhu, for a beautiful and insightful class. Devotees, thank you for attending today's Sunday Love Feast program, and a special thank you to those who are here for the first time today. It's wonderful to have you with us. So during this month, auspicious month of Kartik, please take advantage of the extra service opportunities you have. Like today, in the evening, the program will be starting at 6:30. 7 o'clock will be Gaura Aarti, and thereafter will be the offering of lamps. And you can do this every day. The program will be the same every day, where you can come and lovingly offer your lamps, except on some special festival days. So today's Love Feast Prashadam has been prepared by the Kendra Namahata, which is headed by Gomatila Das. So big thank you to Gomatila Das and his wonderful team for today's Prashadam. Hari Bol. So on the note of Prashadam, we all love Prashadam. We all love to honor Prashadam. Now it gets prepared for us at the kitchen at the bottom, and then it needs to be transported up to the white marquee. So there have been some instances where there are cars that are parked a little bit on the way of the truck bringing our Prashadam to us. So we ask that you please be mindful as to where you park so the truck can easily bring our Prashadam to us. Thank you, devotees. We'll now observe Aarti and Kirtan. And remember that Prashadam gets served between 1 and 1:45 p.m. in the white marquee. Hari Bol.
His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Start, Prabhu. Play. Play, play. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatadishatarine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatadishatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Giridhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Giridhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा राधनाथ, राधा राधनाथ, राधा राधनाथ, राधे। जय राधा दामोदर, राधा दामोदर, राधा दामोदर, राधे। जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ, जय बालादेव, जय सुभद्रा। जय गिरि गोवर्धन, गिरि गोवर्धन, गिरि गोवर्धन, जय गिरि गोवर्धन। निताय गौरा हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, गौर हरि बोल। जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 Prabhupada.
Jai Vishnupad Paramamsa Paravrajikacharya Ashtadala Shara Shishimat His Divine Loving Grace Abhay Charanarvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON's founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jayam Vishnupad Paramamsa Paravrajikacharya Ashtadala Shara Shishimat Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai ISKCON Vatmana Guru Vrinda Ki Jai Ananta Koiti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gop Gopinath Shamakun Radhakun Giri Govardhan Ki Jai The Lordship Shri Radha Radhanath Ki Jai Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Shri Mathura Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Shri Nilachal Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai Shri Ganga Mai Ki Shri Yamuna Mai Ki Shri Bhakti Devi Ki Shri Tulasi Devi Ki Shri Harinam Sin Kirtan Yagya Ki Samavreda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Namaste Narasingaya. Praladayine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha Silatankanakailaya Ito nishrimo parato nishrimo Yato yamitato nishingo Pahir nishrimo idaye nishrimo Narasima madim saranam prapade Tava kara kamalavare nakam adbhuta singam Dalita hiranyakashipur Tano bringam Kesavadirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nrsingadev, 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 Jaya Nrsingadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Lakshmi Nrsinga, Lakshmi Nrsinga, Lakshmi Nrsinga, Jaya Lakshmi Nrsinga. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nittai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nrsingadev Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Hari Bol.